What's going on, guys? How you doing? All right, track 3, Boston's debut album, Foreplay, Long Time. Hard rock, arena rock, prog rock. Oh boy, why? Because we're at almost 8 minutes. Prog rock. Okay. Long Time's second single combines an instrumental introduction, Foreplay, with the main song Long Time, generally played as one on the radio. In the interview, Schultz said that Foreplay was the first song he ever recorded. He did this on a 2-track machine in his basement. Stated that it was the first piece of music he ever wrote and that he wrote it as far back as 1969. Schultz originally sang all the vocal parts for a long time in his basement during the making of the demo, but his friend Brad Delp was invited to sing and proved to be superior. Delp's voice is the only one heard in lead electric guitar and Foreplay processed through a space pedal effect and acoustic rhythm guitars on Long Time. Electric guitar solos on Long Time are played by Barry Goodrow. Space pedal effect. Okay, this is all right. Yeah. This is generic space pedal effect. What is that, like delay? And like some type of chorus or warble or flange, something like that. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned Led Zeppelin in the last track, and I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing Led Zeppelin. Which, by the way, have you heard the latest Robert Plant track? I posted it in my community notes. I love Robert Plant. Robert Plant's the man. I mean, sometimes he gets a little, he gets a little bit of fairy dust sprinkled on him, and that's all right. When there's that perfect balance, he's awesome, right? When it's the perfect balance. Sometimes he goes a little bit far off the deep end with it, but the perfect balance, he's awesome. All right. I appreciate him for driving down his lane. All right. Perfect marriage of Led Zeppelin and Yes. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to check this out. I know I've heard this before, but yeah. That plays musical chairs with electric and acoustic sounds. That's no different than the past 2 tracks, right? There's been the acoustic guitar on the last 2 tracks. Effective, yes. ELP keyboard exploration. Similar catchiness to its predecessor, Boston, more than the feeling, due to its spacey electronic fills and soaring full-bodied vocal harmonies. Cuts out the long keyboard instrumental while leaving the meat of the song intact. Builds through a series of hand-clapping interludes, first on acoustic, then on electric. 6th greatest song, knowing that another critic had described the song as a perfect marriage of Yes and Zeppelin. All right, let's get to it. Here it is. Foreplay, Long Time. Bam. Is this why they're saying yes? Top secrets, space pedal effects. Nice. The clavinet there doubling. Yeah, I like that, actually, that double. Top secret space effects. Got some chord action. Some sus action. Are they saying Zeppelin because of guitar?
Yep, the acoustic. Okay.
Well, I'm taking my time, just moving on. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. And I take what I find, I don't want no more. It's just outside of your front door. Ah, yeah. It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. Well, I get so lonely when I am without you. But in my mind, deep in my mind, I can't forget about you. Good times, places that remind me, yeah.
Doubling of that low end, right? The keys. Sounds like there's doubling on it. Like with the organ.
Well, I'm taking my time, just moving on.
Again, those claps bring everybody in. That helps make it arena, right? Because it's very like everybody, right? Crowd participation, arena rock.
It's just outside
Right?
of your
Yeah.
front door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time.
The laser. Okay, this is different guitar than yeah. Yeah, out of the three, I probably like this one the best. I mean, I like all three of them.
right? The first side one is a smash, right? Side one is a smash. But yeah, this just has a lot more. And maybe I've probably heard this one slightly less than the first two. The first two get played all the time. You hear them anywhere and everywhere. This one you hear also. You do. You hear it also. But slightly less. Yeah, different guitar playing, right? A little bit more shreddy licks, right? Like quicker licks, and then more like of the effects, right? Type of playing. I like that. Dig it. Where the other two songs were more of the like crafted melodic playing. Less of this one had a little bit more of an improvised feel. Let me put it that way, right? Where the other two, it was like, okay, how many times has he played this? You can hear that, you can hear that. Okay, this is a crafted, written solo, like melodic part solo type of deal. And that's fine. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, it is what it is. I like, the adventurous, I like improv. I like improvisation, right? I like to improvise. I like improvisation. I like the playing the feel and sound of playing, on the tip of your toes, right? On your heels, on your, on the edge, however you want to say it, of we don't know what's coming next, and neither does the performer, right? Like nobody knows what's coming next. It to me, that brings attention. Like, people notice that when you play like that, because it's like, what's going to happen next? I need to find out. There's that. Where if it's like that kind of solo, once you know the song, you know what it is and you know what's coming up and you can love it and all that kind of thing. That's all great. Right. But to me, improvisation is what creates moments that can be incredible and special, and it's fleeting, right? It comes and it goes. That's different than something that's crafted, right? Again, there's validity to both. Like, I like writing songs also, right? Which is a craft. So anyways, but for things like solos and all that kind of thing, I mean, again, it's whatever. Crafting solos is fine. I mean, I'll say again, the special thing for me is the voice. The voice is the thing. It is the thing. I mean, what would they be without? I mean, it's hard to say that. I want to say, what would they be without Brad Delp? But you could say the same thing. What would they be without Tom Schultz, right? That's why I'm like sort of taking that back. But Brad Delp is like, and it's hard. You can't just say, well, anyone can play that guitar, right? Anyone can play that guitar part. No different than I was saying in the past two videos, where it's like, it's very accessible. Any dad with a guitar can play these guitar parts, right? In the first two songs I'm talking about specifically. But Tom Schultz wrote it and crafted it and recorded it, right? He did. You can't do it without him either, right? I'm not trying to take away from him in any way, shape, or form is ultimately what I'm saying. So, but the thing that I just really love, the thing that connects the most with me, the thing that hits me when I hear these recordings is the voice. It just is way more than the guitar, way more than the guitar. Like, yes, the guitar is prominent, but I'm not like one of those guys who's like, oh yeah, this is not the guitar playing that catches me. Right. It's not the guitar playing that catches me. There is guitar playing that catches me, but it's not this style. It's cool though. It's great. It's great. Yeah. Again, I think I like, this is my favorite so far of the three. I'd say this is my favorite. Cool. All right. Side 2. Do I know side 2? This is going to be the big question. Are there any songs on side 2 that I'm going to know? Because I knew, and you guys must have known, that I knew the first side, because you can't live this long in society in America and have never heard those songs. I just don't believe you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that's it just seems a little bit impossible to have never heard it. And it's not even like I have not had this album, right? I've never owned this album, right? I say it like that because there's things like Spotify and all kinds of, all that things like, I've never had this album like on cassette, on a CD, in my MP3 player, stuff like that, like any of that kind of thing. So yeah, but these 3 songs, you can't miss them. They're everywhere. They're played everywhere. You can't play in a cover band. And that's actually interesting. I've never played these songs. I've never had to play. I'm next to positive. I've never had to play these songs live. Yeah, like had to learn them for a gig. Never. I don't think I've ever played in a band with a male that sings that high. Like females, okay, like, you can tell that this is kind of like Journey now, like all the women singers, sing Journey and all that, right? Most guys can't hit it. They just can't. They're not hitting this, right? Not saying that there aren't any. I'm saying that most cannot. So cool. All right. Side 2 is up next. Shortest song on the album. Rock and Roll Band is up next. I'll catch you then later.